I am Michael. This is a surprise, unscheduled stream because I am awake and, well, for me it's only 8 p.m. But I should be good to go tomorrow morning for my usual 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. stream. I think when we left. Oh, wrong game. Haha. Let's go. That's the wrong one. That's not Olaf Rakisen and Olivia. No, that was a different family entirely. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, I've got a second game I've been just working on for fun. That was the Alien Dreams with the Fitzpatrick family. No, New Moon Rising, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Oh, boy. With the Frekisen family. Oh, come on, cooperate. There we go. Frekisen. Because Olaf and Olivia are engaged. Their wedding is scheduled. It should be fun. Yeah, they'll be over at the Frank Fane Memorial Park, I believe. Yes. So, where are we looking? He only has he has almost 6,000 available. We've added up here. Oh boy. So they have a second story has been added to the house. I think I'm going to have him read at the moment to begin with.
Mushka Harpene. Why, you mean Nobim Nagella?
Oh, look at that. She's definitely playing some games, though.
Jarjuk Zarazar.
I'm not sure which game it is, but I'm pretty sure it's an EA game. Ooh.
Karu! Ooh, Inabate! Oh, Zalgaga!
I'm just pulling up that count to verify. Yes, that is a week away. And both of their birthdays are consistently staying about 3 weeks away, as neither one of them is aging anymore, as they are both immortal. Having a... So...
Oh.
It'll be interesting at the very least.
Karu!
The garden looks like it's doing okay.
Kid Pluna.
Oof. So yeah, yeah. They they definitely have a few things going on though. And oh, did he? I think he finished the book. All right, cool. Um, I don't know if the book actually gave you anything, sir, but um, hmm. Hmm. Right, I don't know what mood this usually causes. Hmm. Hmm. Well, looks like that did something. Focus. All right. Focusing decor. That's what it is. All right. So this is focusing decor. All right.
Ah. Oh.
So Olaf Rekisen, clearly there's some stuff that we should have you doing. Um. Hmm. Because really, just look at that. And that this really says how much how closely I am playing this to that edge of the lot. Oh, and this should probably go back there. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get her off of her game.
Oh. Mwah.
Oh, that is still funny. Yeah.
Two good butt sharks.
Oh,
Nusa.
yeah, yeah. I think they're definitely going to be distracted a little bit, which is fine.
Meshka. Benele. Bipitem quexenas, Brenabel agenzo. Rebolf? Slunkim hissana. Web lagan.
Yalig. Unga?
Tananiwa.
Are they doing okay? Or are they just circling? There they go.
Quiz.
It's stuff. It's all good. It is a small bedroom, right?
Oh,
Zibara.
rib spot a claim.
Oof. Quite the fireworks there. Yeah, how they doing? For him to get to his next promotion, though, he needs... it's an extra... It's a special woohoo for woohooing a werewolf. So... Which means that they both got it. Oh. Okay, he's going to be working on getting his, where is it? His logic. He needs his logic, I believe, to be at a 7. No, it should be an 8.
Old nap. Ho ho! Pomeray.
Alright. And she needs 5 more hours of exercise and 2 more points of fitness to be able to move that forward. Because in so many ways, even though she's an immortal werewolf, the career I'm looking at having her go into should definitely benefit from fitness. Oh, his phone's going off. Hey Olaf, I want to let you know that Lilith and I are now friends. Excellent. Good to know. Excellent.
Nerds.
And since she's got the
Budaba.
and because she's got a little bit of that difficulty with the logic skill and such, it does make it a little difficult on what careers to actually move her towards. So something more physical probably does make sense.
The Kinja.
Ah, just look at that, just look at that. Also, the better her physique is, and her fitness rating, the better chance she has of defeating Greg.
Palm.
You look at this, like she's got the next couple days off. Both of them have the next couple days off from work, which also helps. Hmm.
Floopy.
Yeah, I think she's doing okay.
Tessa. Uh-huh.
I'm
Yasa.
still... I'm still finding a little odd that he only has 3 traits, though.
Uh-huh.
Floopy.
Huh. Then maybe... Huh. Azarab.
Hmm.
Lenarg.
Gaunim Yatavoy. Ho ho ho.
But it's okay.
Azig.
So she can now make the protein shake at the bar. Alright. Let's see, what is his
Rollspar?
fitness skill?
Huh. And maybe... Huh.
Oh, he's really?
Lenard?
He's actually... Huh. Hello, you. Her phone's ringing. You won't believe it. Liberty Lee is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. Cool. Joke about werewolves. Give a pack howl.
Skuno.
Yimbala.
Ah.
Azig.
Oof.
Yimo?
Hipped in a flip.
Oh. Plushi Fwasa. Dali Pubara. Seneca Belindi.
Skunasator, Brunaskimbo Langi, huh? Chima Shorg. Werfloof. Oof.
Oh.
Shorgerbaza?
Werflug! Werflug!
Floopy.
Febide Macanerf. Jabini Nobe. Gilink. Nermokrenkus. Yedumsa Legenzo. Fene. Zelgala. Benchui.
Kalu?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Azig.
Sibra Minab. Zamonacero.
Yamo.
Tib Tib. Stoomsig Salunga. Panave. Bamba Yoops. Albota Brogi. Nuloy. Arbovinia Quar. Jabaz.
Cebu.
Klanav.
Oh, Kitsuni.
Flerna. So.
Farsep. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna send her
Sarpana.
home,
Olaba.
and then I'm going to have
Flurbus.
him work out a little bit. Because I do feel he's gotten large enough that I feel he does have to work on that. And I feel like she's been keeping her shape pretty well. Hmm. which in and of itself is sort of funny. Well, it also looks like she's feeling pretty energized. Lunar peace, ah. Excuse me. Hmm.
Oh, Lenarg.
Oh, just look at that. Oh, boy. Alright. He should do some boxing next.
Rebanina.
Yeah. How is she doing? Hmm. Oh yeah, she's got all sorts of stuff that she's carrying. Huh. Oh, she's sore? No, she's definitely fatigued. So she's definitely getting some sleep after this. Hmm. Oh. Actually, before she does that. Hmm. Oh, she's doing this on her own. Because she's on that edge. Huh. Interesting. Alright, miss. Head for bed. I know you're sparking with rage and fury, but try to get some sleep. And then there's you, sir.
Okay.
Hmm. Because really, look at that belly of yours. Look at that belly. So much pudge. Or is it fluff? It could be either one.
Haha. Okay.
Mm. Oof. Good workout, loving fitness, night owl. Yeah. He's really energized, but the next step is definitely heading for bed for him as well. And both he and Olivia have been just spending their time there, in Wolf Farm. Haven't really dropped it that much, if any. It does make it interesting.
Uh-huh. Ha-ha!
Hmm.
Ha-ha! Ah, dish it row.
Alright, he is off for bed. And he does... There's a few things here. Which is good.
Ugh. Chomp.
Alright. Because she's got the Lone Wolf thing that she's working on. And she has gotten that finished. Unleash the Beast. 25 times. She does have 2,000 points to utilize, though. Ooh. So, I think I want to save to get that. So.
Oh, you balla!
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna break both of those. Let's break the sink as well.
Subaima! Oh!
Should be fine. She's clearly just angry about plumbing, right?
Bambi! Ow! Camus Bamboy! Ow! 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 Ow!
So, huh. Yeah.
Ow! Oh! Ow!
Yeah. Dig for a bit, it's all good. It eats up some of that rage. Currently mark the territory. Try to regain some control. Repair. Repair. It's just a thing. While he's sleeping, she goes through, fixes the stuff that she broke. Nothing big, right?
What's a plavin?
He hasn't even noticed because, well, she fixed it. Part of the fun, right? Oh. It should also help to make it interesting. How's he doing?
Well, Daisy. Rawr.
Langy.
Yeah, that gave her lots of space, right? It's only Sunday. It's a little less than a week before they have to, before their wedding. I think he's heading out for what? Because she's got it cleaned up.
Oh, Neeb. Ugh. Zarzoob.
Hmm. Well, she has a few things that she would like to work on. But she would also like to meet these guys over here. So let's leave Olaf to do the cleaning. He should be good, being a little autonomous on that part. As we'll see how Olivia does. And hello there. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm cool if you want to lurk or if you want to chat. I am more than willing to chat as well. Hope you're having a good evening so far. We've got Olaf back at the house and Olivia here. Apparently they're fated mates. According to the moon. So, I don't think she's actually met these individuals yet.
Farik, be Ralph, Ilnoib. Woymek Farub. Shaylee.
Oh, and he's got a phone call. I wanted to let you know that Shanice and I are now friends. Excellent. Good to know.
Ah, Busta Bay, Doofka.
Shuna.
Friendly introduction as well.
Dag dag.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I've had a few different things that I've had to implement, trying to keep some stuff. I have it set where you have to follow for at least 24 hours before you can chat, as well as have both a confirmed account and phone number. But yeah, I hope you're doing well tonight.
Hoo-hoo, harpy.
Hifatow Felinus.
I know it's, and I'm aware of the few extra bells and whistles to
Watso.
go through,
Hish.
even to be able to talk in the first
Benarland
place.
Roy. Ablish. Gishal. Tribnathenib.
Oh,
Gelbador. Damsagar.
so I hope you're doing well,
Runa.
Courtney.
Goosh.
Looks like your name is?
Yano Zorpal, Blaho Quarb, Snoof. Gasha Crimbo.
Oh,
Chub.
I've got...
Luchi Peachy's a feast. Flea Mo.
Oh.
Fanib Nitva.
If it's a May.
Guma.
Flumma, Flumma.
Nibs.
Oh,
Lisa Sway. Plavorba Pendola. Becky Wilma.
let's see.
Huh?
I'm not...
Bobanet.
Oh,
I'm not sure how to adjust my volume.
Doja.
Mooppies.
Dormasay.
Blifna.
I have a, I play via the Xbox,
Beret.
Rito.
so I have a, yeah, basically,
Renique was sore.
I have basically an
honey.
old mic hooked up to my controller, and that's what I've got.
Shinsiba?
I don't have anything more
You
substantial,
been?
unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
I will,
Oh,
when I
shit,
can, I will
really?
upgrade.
Malinay.
Here. Let's see, is there a way of adjusting this in-game? Oh, here. I'm. Let me see. Here, tell me, is that any better? I've increased the volume for my voice.
Oh.
Yeah, is that excellent? Yeah, I moved it up 3 ticks. So I am now louder than the game is.
Boy, Yarba.
Cleaver.
So the glorf.
I probably should have had it set there for a while.
Doba.
I just hadn't really thought about it.
Oh.
And you were also the first person to actually point it out.
Mm-hmm. Dabishi Slekam. Ken Kuya.
Oh.
Befallen
Yeah,
Narble.
so far most of the interaction that I've
Yes.
had is what resulted in me putting the additional restrictions on the chat.
Who's
Because it was a lot of folks just trying to sell me stuff.
Ow! Oh, Rinva.
They weren't real interaction.
Oh. Parsagap Rabe.
Soy brief.
Varanoi.
Yeah, it's basically bots. Hey, and if I wanted bots, I'd answer my phone. Because that's basically what I get over the telephone. Let's see, so she's got to do... She has to spar 5 times for lone wolf. No, honestly. I'll need to hear when it's the tech scammers from India who call.
Yeah, the flurry.
I comment on what I can hear in the background, and that always makes them uncomfortable. But hey, if I hear a TV and it sounds like a sports kit, I'll ask how the game's going.
Girgazans. Hishanoi. Daruk.
So I'm planning on seeing if I can
Braza?
stream through midnight. For me, it is
Nasta. Uh-huh.
for me it's about
Hakyo
8:50,
and
so that's about 3 hours 10 minutes.
Kimaya.
I'm perfectly happy having
Rabe?
viewers.
Yibs.
I normally stream between 10 a.m.
Came
and
in
10
span
p.m.
trip.
And I know that
Shotlet.
that's sort of in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Enzanu. Craney. Naya flu.
Yes, I'm working on doing
Wadarani
milestones.
Charib.
I'm also,
Sabris.
because Olaf and
Torna
Olivia are fated mates,
Ah,
I'm going to
Ah.
have them
Uh-huh.
starting as a first late.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, then it looks like you and I are in the same time zone. So I have Olaf here and Olivia, who are both immortal wolves. I'm having them be the first generation, and they're going to at some point have children.
So.
Dag dag.
Yeah, basically.
Gorba.
Two guys.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Olaf was with Cassandra. Actually, both Cassandra and Liberty both have had children from him.
Parsagap Rabe.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. But then Olaf found that Olivia was his fated mate, and it's sort of like, oh my gosh, no, I can't do this now. he still has to kiss 9 more people to move, or 9 more Sims in order to move that achievement to the next stage.
Bobsini, Nabora.
Marie Poshima?
Shazzle.
Moy.
Shamagra
it's well.
Brahe.
And
Ghana Benu.
it's definitely sort of funny. Oh. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think he might be getting up there. Maybe. Because other Sims have asked Olaf about Don Lothario, and he's like, no. He's trouble, don't date him. Except for one, he's like, yeah, go ahead, date him. You're already dating him, it's fine.
Dag. Sul.
It's been great.
Galba Lanji. Fumu.
Oh.
Watso. Fish. Yathruya. Bro hooray Azig.
Yeah, he does seem pretty cool.
Sigweni Datsu. Wibs. Bina Garza. Fwib. Exanoi Zant.
Soy Briv.
Wasusa.
So, really cool. I'm seeing if I can. I want to see if I can. The bush. Yeah, the bush is great. I want to see if I can get Olivia strong enough to actually beat Greg. At this point, he's already.
Thanksy.
Olaf has already defeated Greg.
Molo.
And it was actually pretty awesome.
Doba Harfin.
Ah, yes. Long jazz. Yakana. Namiladu. Shmazal Clem. Yiklawoosh.
Oh, let me see.
Namaste. Lamish. Instadorpin.
Well, let me get this. Here, let me get their sparring set up. So they're here. They're gonna spar a little bit. Let me see. That's the bar. So over here, there's this. No, that's the road going out. That's the sparring ground. So over here, across the bridge, I've got the little house here. That goes up to the mountain, but past the fishing spot, and across this creek. This over here is Greg's house. And there's all these signs warning about Greg. And he wanders around. There's a spot for getting frogs over there as well.
Fumunooch. Woony quos. Vorba bimmy tabe. Wanna bet.
Yeah, it's sort of out of the way. She's fought him once. It was not pleasant for her. He won. But it was a thing. On the other hand, I'm perfectly fine sneaking over here to see if I can find a frog. There we go. And I was hoping to have the library as the wedding venue, but I couldn't use it. So they'll be getting married over at the Frank Fane Memorial Park, which is actually it's a build that I did. Since I have both werewolves and vampires. And I basically, so where they'll be going for their wedding is a location I built as a memorial. Sort of a way of having my grandfather in the game. He passed away back in 2000, so it's been 24 years since he passed away. Yeah, I still have a lot of packs to get. When I can, the next one I'm going to get is Seasons.
Huh.
Yeah, it was cancer that got him. Mhm. Let's see if I can get this to load properly. So I placed it over here in Forgotten Hollow, but the Fane Memorial Park. I actually have it up on the gallery if you're interested. Yeah, I heard good things about Island Living as well. So in the gallery, it's set as a park. But I have it set as a bar instead here in the game. So I've adjusted the amenities to make it work as a bar. But most of what's there is a park. Let me pause it a moment. So we've got the playground, of course, with the equipment and such. The wedding arch and the piano are not set up. They're on the gallery. I've added those for the wedding. But the park benches, the tables here, the chess tables, restroom, trees, and over here we have the cemetery as well. And as the Sims die, I'm going to be replacing these headstones with the ones for the various Sims. Though this one here, I do have to... I don't think I've added anything to it yet. But just in here, going down the stairs, there's this whole bar area. Alright, that one is blank. That's the one that I actually need to put something on. So there's a movie called Creepshow. Yeah, exactly, Speakeasy in the Cemetery. There's a movie from the 80s called Creepshow. So, and the first story that they had in there was called Father's Day. And it has a zombie that comes through, who was killed. And the line, and he just wanted his Father's Day cake. Of course, so, as a nod to that movie, I have that one headstone in my game saying, I got my cake. Now, I had the door locked over here, but because it is in the vampire area, a couple coffins hidden down there. And of course, it's Lilith and one of our favorite goths. Who just happens to be here, also. Bella. I don't know if Bella actually... Yeah. Lovely Belle. I honestly don't know if Belle ages or not. But yeah, it is definitely a speakeasy.
Baby. Chabina.
You have to introduce.
Hapsa. Lingo Tanabit.
Befete Pelka.
Yeah, exactly.
Sharp's motion.
Lots of Lilith. I imagine that Lilith is the one who put the speakeasy in, because she probably wanted a bit of nightlife there
Karoo.
in the area. Because otherwise you have to travel everywhere else. Yeah, so Bella and Lilith, they just seem like the two that were the best options for having around.
Jabini Nobe. Buckle to fast.
It definitely makes it amusing. Let's see. Well, let's do the werewolf thing and just do some self-grooming.
Oh, Binkapa. Skatives.
Oh, Sturma.
Succario.
Yeah, you might have to move the secret door though, because it appears to be locked. And unless you have someone actually living on the lot, I don't think there's a way of unlocking it. But having Lilith, cheerful portrait right next to the secret door, it just seems perfect.
Dana Changle. Boona, 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 boona. No, Ah, Binkapa. Muskatips. Zan ahoy. Yatros.
Alright, we're going to break up that conversation a little bit.
Legenzo. Vene. Zarde ya Libshigo.
So, yeah, and this is up on the gallery if you'd like to have access to it. You will of course need the thing with the bookcases. I know, Bob Hunt Pancake. It's
Zap him for fame. Lamina. Rabani.
yeah, the pancakes are always up to something, right?
Rofa, Balafoy, Aragaba, Yemfo. Abrosidokan, Bizigfluhain.
Holiday!
Yeah, exactly. Though, at some point I will have to set up a save that has them, or at least having Bob having the actual culinary skills that his backstory suggests he should have. It's ironically, I think it's actually my only real pet peeve is that the NPCs are not presented with it. Yeah, because not only am I trying to get the various inspirational stuff there, I'm also chasing down the Xbox achievements as well. So one of my goals is to have Olaf eventually have all of the achievements, or not all of the aspirations that I have access to. See, how you doing? Okay, you're getting tired. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. He's cooking. All right. She needs to unleash the beast 11 more times. All right. Is it Sunday? It is Sunday night. And she has work in a few hours. How is she doing on her rage? So before she heads off for bed, I am going to have her do a somber howl.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a while. But with them both being immortal, it is achievable. Oh, his garden. Alright, first, let's water everything. Oh, yes! Well, here. Actually, he has an ability point to use. So, at the top tier, Apex, they have Immortal Wolf. So, you don't get immortal automatically as a werewolf. You actually have to spend a perk point on it, which requires Natural Healer first. But by him having it, that means he's not going to be aging. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give him super speed. Next. That leaves only 4 more for him to actually get. And I've gotten all the dormant abilities on him as what? I know, it's awesome, right? Now, apparently Greg... Oh, yes, like starting. Greg is one of the original Mooncasters. Greg was a spellcaster like they have with Realm of Magic originally. This is actual game lore that you can uncover as the werewolf. But okay, where are you, bugs? But the spell went awry. And it resulted in them merging with their familiars. Which clearly has some interesting effects. I just had to have him start digging and looking for the stuff. I enjoy exploring and seeing what I can find. So I've had Olaf being the one who's been uncovering all of this stuff. Olivia hasn't even really looked into it yet.
Uh-huh.
Oof. I actually like that that the werewolf has lore that ties into some of the other stuff. I honestly find it to be awesome that they took time to actually do that. I want there to be more lore. Oof. Spray for bugs. Because it provides a story to explore. Now, while he's working on that... Yeah, so since he's there, I'm also doing work on the second floor. Since I know that Olaf and Olivia are going to have children together, I want to set this upstairs up for that. That way, the children will have their bedroom upstairs. And I honestly don't know if their children will be werewolves or not. Because just because two werewolves have kids together is not a guarantee that those children will be werewolves. It just increases the possibility.
Clevite? Damiba.
Oh,
Samba. Nimblet.
it's alright. Let's harvest everything that I can. Any more bugs? No, I don't. I think that was all the bugs. And I'm And I'm definitely fertilizing as I go. Yeah, it is definitely a high chance. Oh yeah, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I agree, it is adorable. I've had it once before in I had a vampire and a werewolf together in a previous save, but I got an error code 0, and I didn't know that it was just an error due to the new patch, and I deleted everything and started fresh. And I'm a little disappointed that I lost it, or lost that. Come on, don't knock it over. Ah. Because I never got to see where that was going to go.
Quexanos.
Ah. Yeah, there's been with the new expansion, there was some problems, or there's been some glitches. Is basically what it comes down to. But it has been reported, and they are working on it. Apparently, this has happened before, and apparently it's connected with the neighborhood story stuff. Thinking of that, I am saving. The Alien Dreams is a different game that I've got going, but that I haven't streamed yet, as I have a lot of setup work to do on that one first. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yes, I made sure that I had aging on and active. Okay. Now, I had found that if I made a fresh save, it would save it, and there were some situations where it would save, so... And at least for my stuff, it has at least seemingly resolved for the time being. but I am endeavoring to be very careful about it. And to keep track of it. But it's okay. I'll figure stuff out eventually.
Quimba Slavlamida.
I may actually move the version of Oliver Wilkin that I've made onto that's on the gallery to live with the that Vlad guy who's the first vampire. Because at least I find the idea of an author who wants to... Ooh, what is this book? The Wolf Next Door. Okay, I'm gonna... Yes, the creepy guy that sneaks into your house, yeah! Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I totally have a character. I have a character who's totally gonna move in with him, whose entire plan isn't to become a vampire, but to learn everything that he can about vampires, so that he can write novels about them. And I've given that Vlad sneaks into other people's houses, I'm just amused by the idea of some random author moving in, taking over one of the bedrooms, like, yeah, no, this is my place now, and no, you clearly are not, you're not making enough money to pay the rent. I'll cover it, but with my books. Oh yeah, that sim is definitely going to end up being a meal as well. Ooh. Okay, Olivia has gone off to work. Looks like I've taken care of pack participation for this time being. Oh, is he about to tip over? Yeah, he is. Alright. Oh! Yeah, Nancy Landgrab is definitely one of those that's, a little on the annoying side, I will agree. But... I have not had her flirt with my Sims, actually. On the other hand, Cassandra Goth always seems to be flirting with, on one way or the other, with my Sims. And yeah, and I'm a little wary of teenage Cassandra Goth, because I'm not all that comfortable with teenage Cassandra Goth flirting with my young adult Sims. Of course, after she's a young adult, it's different.
What a bitch.
Oh. Okay, time to send you home. Because he has to be at work at 10. And he needs to get he still needs to get his logic skill up to an 8 to be able to be promoted to the last stage of the business management career path. I don't have the new Love Struck pack. I'll be honest, it's expensive. I hear it's fun, and it looks fun, and it is definitely something I want to pick up when I can. I want to get Seasons before I get Love Struck, because the holidays and such are definitely things I'd like to get. Oh, she's already back from work? Cool. That was fast. How'd your day at work go? Oh, you did good. Excellent. How's your other stuff? You look like you're doing okay. Alright. Yeah, that is my understanding. But there's a lot of stuff that's in there. Let's see, it's vampires, werewolves, I've got Jungle Adventures, and Get to Work are the along with the castle, that castle kit, and the one with in the Book Nook.
Ja, behor.
Would be the ones that I've got. I mainly got the castle one for the for the walls and some of the pieces that they have. I thought it would go well. I thought it would go well with some of the vampire stuff. Like, I also think that the Goth Galore kit would go well with vampires. Even though the Grunge Revival kit I think would probably go well with the werewolves.
Ibata wig ob.
Pondo.
Canathoy Narble. Milshaba.
Lomish.
Wessa Boo Moochie Peachy. Evo
Let's see, they're chatting, they're getting along. You can eat.
Ah, yes. Best believe.
Yeah.
Yibs, Sharuna, and a Preb.
So I'm not. The retro throwback kit that they have that brings back a bunch of the 80s themed items.
Uh-huh.
That one I'm not so sure about.
Conjibjoy.
I don't think I need leg warmers in my game.
Skafoos. She.
Shubi Rao. Fenoi. Oh, Sadork. Oh, Karzini.
Yeah. I sort of get it. I sort of get why they made it. Because there is a lot of nostalgia stuff in recent years for stuff that's based off of the 80s.
Oh, yes,
a lot of nostalgia for the 80s.
Oh,
but
horrid.
as a kid, I remember stuff being made that was basically nostalgia stuff for my parents' generation. So it's just the media stuff going through the same cycles.
Baringo. Bipasam. Ishiroi. Oh, Sarpava Wisadu.
They're really, really flirting, aren't they?
Oh,
Could you?
Barbs.
Oh, wow. Now, her playing chess is a little risky,
Oh,
as she
nibs,
does have
nibs.
wolf brain, which makes, so her trying to do, like, intellectual or logical pursuits just makes her
Oh,
angry.
honey, Oza. Meshka.
I know, flirty wolves, it's great.
Chilo Penive Baima.
Alright,
Barsip Neves.
Binfaheb.
Corsoy.
he needs to go to
Uh-huh.
work, and I think I'm going to have her pay the bills, which are about, pretty close to 1,000. He should definitely bring more than enough back. In fact, mail. Yeah, looking at this. Yeah, she brought back $56 from her job, so that definitely helps a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, so there's no task for the barista job for the first tier. This is one of those jobs with the get to work. There's only 3 tiers of this job, which makes it and it's only 5 to 7, so so you're only 2 hours every Monday through Friday. But because it's 3 let's see, how's she doing? Aspiration-wise, though, the Renaissance Sim, it does count towards reach level 3 of any career.
Aha.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to get her up to 3,000 points so that I can purchase the so that I can definitely make her fertile. I think that's what they call it, right? Let me see. It's one of these for 3,000. Yeah, that one. She just needs another 900. But her let's see here. Oh, so it increases the chance of having twins or triplets. Yes. Hey Olivia, I've been thinking about getting to know Zoe Patel better as a friend. Do you think the two of us... Oh yeah, go ahead, go for it. It's fine. I know that they're not a supernatural creature or an alien, so...
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Clearly, she's trying to mix drinks while enraged. It just doesn't work, right? Oh.
Ow. Ow.
All right, marking territory on her own. All right. Yeah.
Ow.
Subaima! Ah!
Ow.
Alright, who keeps howling? Alright, you really, miss?
Ow! Ow! Oh, oh, oh! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Where are you going? Oh, howl somewhere else. Alright. Yeah, you gotta go in the house to howl. I get it, I get it.
Ow!
It's all stuff that I get to fix later. Yeah, I know. You don't really want to wreck your own furniture. I get it. But every one of these puts her a little bit closer. Only have to do 5 more. Oh, hi, miss. Snarl, maybe? Assuming you're still there when I go back down? Okay, 2 more to go. Let's see if we can actually regain control. Yeah, come on in to my house where I had to fix everything. It's okay, we can chat while we're doing that. Oh.
Peppa Moy Xerxes? Philbin.
I'm okay. Honestly, I'm not all that worried about breaking stuff because it gives an excuse for repairing. And by the time... Oh. Yeah, by the time that Olaf gets home, everything will be fixed. So... Oh. It's fine. It's fine. And fortunately, she didn't mark territory inside the house this time. So that is something.
Oh, Eufauna? A Balo Mimlet.
Shavy Bully One.
Oh, cool. And what is this one? Make another sim happy. Ah, cool. How are they doing? Let's see if I can brighten their day.
Bah.
Nurture Quosonex. Pardus
Brighton
Gidna.
Day.
Washes a breeze.
Quava!
Faba.
Debate
Kimono
treachery of vampires.
Flish. Hando.
Oh, Jonga.
Uh-huh.
Oof. I do find it
Beneem
amusing that
Nitva.
there's the option of being woohoo
Flizza.
partners is on there
Skooma.
though.
Ah, Bouchard.
Yeah, Nibs. Ah.
Huh.
Chilo Panive Baima.
Flazzle Pelka.
Binfaheb.
Ah, Bayumi.
Uh-huh. Oh. Snibara Watanini.
Flizza.
Karenzi.
Ah, Bouchard.
Ha! Bakel Dafuni.
Turid.
Honky Steve.
Let's see,
Yes,
a little
yes.
mischief as a prank perhaps.
Jow.
Garza.
Ganathoy.
Libonkusha. Fala Fredoy. Dobao. Saba Fanirsh. Wanafesh.
Ah, so much silliness there, right?
Zarb Samzo. Quink. Quink.
Uh,
Abba.
Alright, still have these to fix. Repair. Repair. Repair.
Zerf. Floofy Garang.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So where that's going on, I do feel like this little corner here definitely feels, like this little corner here of the stairs definitely feels very clustered with stuff. On the other hand, it's sort of like the gaming corner. So I have to figure out what type of stuff I probably want to decorate in that area. There's definitely some amusing possibilities.
Oh. Oh, Lava. Huh.
Tangled Thernoi Borbehe. Rubin. Kisana.
Oh, you're out there. All right.
Yasinarp Linarg. Huh. Quexenos Tambini. Yangled Thernoi Borbehe.
Let's water everything as well while I'm at it. Exactly. When in doubt, add some plants.
Oh. Oh.
Well, at the gaming corner, there may be a couple things I think I can get away with adding that would likely work well.
Yangled Thernoi Borbehe.
Let's see. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to have her harvest everything. Oh, where's she going? Is she heading back inside? Oh, she is heading back inside. Okay. So the herb garden actually grows pretty quickly, and the first several crops are often easier to just gather and use as fertilizer. Oh, and she's heading out. Okay. As these are pretty close to the point where they should be able to be upgraded soon-ish. Hey, he brought back 1,608 simoleons. Wonderful. So, what he needs is some leftovers. I'm curious if you actually know about the grilled cheese aspiration. Because he does have that one. She doesn't, but he does. Still have to, eat... Yeah. He still has to eat 5 more grilled cheese sandwiches. After this will be 4. Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah. Oh, she's trolling the forums. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, grilled cheese is great. I also think that it's sort of appropriate on some level for a werewolf to be trying to pursue it.
Huh, Phoeba.
I can't.
Vidish.
I have lost track of the number of times that the dogs I used to have begged for when I tried having a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh. Yeah, let's see. I think this looks pretty cool on the mantle. Whoops. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? There it goes. There it goes. How we doing? You good sir. You need to use the restroom. And then you, after that, need to get back to working on your logic skill. And you, my lovely woman who's having a howling good time. I think it's time we had you read the Encyclopedia Vampirica Volume 1. Yes. 'Cause this way. Because how close is he?
Uh-huh. Olnab.
He's actually fairly close to what he needs.
Azarab.
Because he just needs that logic to be at 8.
Piguna. Oh, Lomish.
And even though the vampire lore, which goes up to 15, isn't really needed for any particular skills, if she can get that high enough, she should be able to start making garlic braids. And at that point, have strings of garlic decorating the house, or the kitchen at the very least.
What?
Gotta make those vampires uncomfortable.
Oh, Finney.
Which should be fun. It's Monday. I'm going to be trying to avoid spending more as they're saving up. Oof. Oh my. It'll be entertaining.
Des Nikos Karenzi.
Rolshpar?
Plasma packs, okay. Now, if I had now...
Oh,
Mm.
Lomish.
I think the only aspirations I am not having Olaf pursuing are the vampire ones. He is a werewolf, and I'd rather not have him become a vampire. However, one of their future children or descendants, if they are not a werewolf, might become a vampire. I'm not sure yet.
Huh. Maybe. Huh.
But that's further down the line. Hmm. Oh, yeah, apparently eating or not eating, but reading makes her angry. It's that wolf brain thing again. What are you... Wait. Don't get another plate. You just had a plate. It's right here. Don't take out more food. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I've got the bathroom sink set as bathroom. But they kept trying to do that. Oh, even though I have a kitchen sink.
Bernard?
I have a kitchen sink. Well, she has eaten. She definitely should at least wash up, right? She has to be hygienic after all. She does have work in the morning. Oh. Oh man, yeah. Quickly trout, let's see. I think she needs that enhanced smell. Oh good, he's reached his logic thing. Oh. And let me check. Oh, not. What am I checking here?
And Fabi Narble.
Oh, the row!
That puts it a little bit closer.
Yalanim. Nixaloo. Ribaza.
Shanisi Abimo Finbayanafeb. Sikafish Yikla. Yaba. Karenzi?
Alright. Alright, she just reached mischief level 2. You know, before they go to bed, they could probably woohoo. Assuming she's down for it, of course. Alright, there they go. And they'll probably just doze off together afterwards. It's all good. They've got their wedding on Saturday. And as far as I know, no vampires have been invited.
We're no ispa. Wanna
Wow,
Warma.
they're still going? Wow. Alright. Alright, dude, are you actually gonna go to bed now?
Ugh.
Dude, where are you going? Don't do a wolf nap. The bed's right there. Just climb into bed and sleep.
Yibs, Tombra.
I know it's very funny that I want you to sleep in the bed. I fully agree with you. And I fully understand why she would wake up feeling all flirty. She's got work in an hour. How close is she to her thing? Oh. Somber howl. Alright, so have her take care of that, and then...
Oh, so.
Because it's early enough... Yeah. It's definitely early enough that I don't want her to lose work, especially if it's a day where that she has a good chance of being promoted.
Oh.
She only has to work for 2 hours. And you were reading about vampires. Good to know, dude, that you were doing that. But you broke the sink? Alright, I will send someone over to repair it. Really? You're... See, if she's playful, her fury also increases. We just... So, her doing the somber howl and then dancing afterwards doesn't really help to keep her fury down. Oh. Werewolves trying to have jobs is hilarious. Oof. On the other hand, in the morning, while still in werewolf form, clearly the best time ever to make business calls.
Benkapa. Muska Teebs. Blefko. Skeebs Sapula. Huh? Sharib. Flohane Kampel Espascoon. Sawada Habimi. Froben.
Done.
Onda Baglafi. Shunkin Blopso.
Lose.
Keepoy Shtambara. Abimova Brizu. Yogs. Sigluna Biro. Binakapa. Oh, Nibnub.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't need the rocket ship. I don't even have the space to put one up yet. Working on that one. so much sitting here. Yeah, it's just that one that's got the bugs. Really, dude? You're just gonna stand there? Okay. Alright, alright. You can do this. There you go. Because he's got work at 10. Give him the somber howl also, I believe. Trying to give him a better chance of getting all the way through the day also. Oh! She got a promotion. And look at all that fury coming off of her. So let's see, she's now making 41 simoleons per hour. And she got a bonus of 193 simoleons. Excellent. And she does have the mixology too, which is what she needs to progress to the next stage. How much rage? She is so darn close. I can easily tip her over. There's a couple howls. Alright, have him go through and deal with that. Let's see if I can tip her over to the rage.
Azarab. Ugh, snurb.
Pack howl.
Oh!
Oh, here she goes. Oh, she's totally gonna go inside, okay.
Oh!
Because it's all about howling in the bathroom. Alright, I need to get her somewhere else. So, let's send her on the off chance over here to mark some territory. Oh, no worries. Olivia's basically came back from work. Well, Olivia came back from work. She got a promotion, so she's now at the step 2 of being a barista, and she raged out. So I have her running over by Greg's place to mark some territory. Because, well, that's how you anger a werewolf, right? You go over to their place and mark around their home. Because clearly clearly this is how you anger a werewolf. Exactly. So, if you use the wolf scent in an area, it'll tell you certain areas will radiate the scent, and if you dig in those spots, you will find various items that, like we're Living Magazine, that basically will tell you lore. Personally, I think it's actually pretty cool that they've got this stuff hidden around, and it's only really accessible if you are a werewolf.
Oh, you balla!
Oof. Here we go. Start savaging over there. And then savage the ground. Oh, this should be fun. Should definitely be fun. Oh, there's... And that's what should be where I previously marked. Actually, no, that's not. That's another spot. Mooncaster Potshard learning. Oh, it's one I haven't gathered before. Alright. Yeah, so she's finding a few potshards and things that I haven't found previously. Oh. Okay, how's he doing rage-wise? He's okay. He's gonna head for work. She's over here. She's digging.
Subaima! Ah!
Fine. Really? Really? That's where you're sitting? Okay. I get it. That's fine. She just doesn't really want to shift or change. Oh, now, but... Alright. Alright, she changed on her own. Went through all that rage. Yeah, there's other stuff that I can find if I actually start doing the fishing also. I have not had either of these two really do fishing yet. Okay, she's heading home. He's gone to work. Let's see. So it is getting there bit by bit. And so that's one of the items, and that is also one of the items. Basically, you have to decipher the script in order to find out what it is, which is fine. And this way the character in question, Olivia, will actually learn a little bit more about the area and werewolf history. Stuff that she didn't necessarily know beforehand. Olaf learns that the government is planning to publish new regulations that will hurt the company's profits. Should he put efforts into fighting the new legislation or draft a major rework of the company's business model to mitigate the effects of these new regulations? Ooh. I think I'm going to have him rework. Olaf can't seem to find a way to adjust the company's business plan so that it will be unaffected by the legislation. He'll have to hire an outside firm to help with the transition. Performance loss, medium. Oof. Well. And that's, the Wolfman has a whole bunch of stuff on it. So while she's working on that, let me take a look. So how badly? Yeah. That did hurt. So that's probably going to take most of the day for him to make up. But he's not being removed as CEO. Put that in the inventory. And put that in the inventory.
Ooh, rig. Huh.
And those are both already on there. Alright. Now that one was turning. So this pottery piece is learning. So that's a new pottery piece that I have not seen yet. So, and as far as I can tell, yeah, if I finish the collection, I'm supposed to get something. I'm not sure of exactly what, though. I have yet to actually finish any of the collections, but I do want to try. Which is definitely part of the fun. Alright. Wolf that down. Let's see, near the painting of a wolf's tail, this shard is engraved with some vague text describing what appears to be steps of an adapted ritual, likely dating back to ancient Mesopotamian tradition. The language, however, is consistent with the era of the Mooncasters, suggesting the pot was used to transport the glowing waters of Lake... Whoops. You're eating in the way. The glowing waters of Lake Lunevik to perform certain power-harnessing ceremonies atop the Howling Point Cliff in Moodwind Mill. The water of the lake must have been crucial to their efforts of tuning to the moon. Interesting. Oh! Cool. It gets added on there as well. Alright. That means there's another piece of the pot. Excellent. I know I am disrupting my nice display. But so there's one more pot shard, and then there's something else. And Greg did not show up while I was marking territory around his place, which is amusing. I know he's around somewhere, I just don't know exactly where.
Ah.
I mean, who are you? Oh, wait a minute. Are you? You are. You're Mortimer Goth in a swimsuit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's getting up there in years, isn't he? Time's moving along. Oh. Wow.
Huh. Dag.
Neeb.
All right.
Swinkaplonich. Janja Sinosa.
He's an elder. He's getting up there. He's likely going to be dying at some point. Which is clearly a thing.
Huh.
Yatavelk. Basamu. Maybe Scheiben Inabosh.
Spoib. Oh.
Nerby. Oh.
Jaruk Kelka?
Alright, what am I actually after? No, not over that way. Yeah, not the tree. I think what I'm looking for is probably over here. Jog here. I'm going to lead the conversation with Mortimer. Because Mortimer is getting up there in years. He's generally a good guy. I'd rather not have Olaf or Olivia upset him. Oh, and he also says he has to get going, so it works. The Goth family in previous Sims games have apparently had all sorts of lore. And it's sort of ambiguous as to whether there's lore or not in this time out. Ooh. Swim around. Yeah, I guess she's gonna do angry swimming. Now I haven't. Oh, hey Mom. Zoe Patel and I had a blast together. Thank you for your advice. Excellent. So yeah, I think this is the one place that I've got access to where characters can go swimming. Though there are other locations that definitely have swimming. Oh, did she just get a fear of water? What? Wow. Alright, alright. Olivia just got a fear of water. Oh, wow. Okay. But also a happy moodlet for swimming? That's, wait, what? So, she got a happy moodlet for swimming, but also a fear of swimming. What are you doing, Sims? You're being weird. Alright, let's try some fishing. Wow, just wow. Whew. So crazy, right?
Oh.
Just craziness. Hey, I actually caught something. I have no idea what I caught. A lunafish. Oh my gosh. She caught a lunafish. And who is that? Okay, who is that? Don Lothario? Wait a minute, isn't he the one you suggested I try to find? Wow.
Weshachama.
Oh man. Oh.
Huh?
So, can be caught without bait and can be caught without bait. Glad to know. All right, yeah, you can come over to hang out. Oh my gosh. He's here though. He's totally here. Wow. Oh wait a minute. What the heck? What is with wow. Look at that muscle mass. Really, dude? Really? And that look at that expression. He's like that expression says that he knows that he's hot stuff. Aw. And yet there's hair. Oh, wow. This is ridiculous, but hilarious.
Ah, Istoba.
Wow, the side-eye, exactly. The look how hot I am, side-eye. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. I'm gonna lie about my career to him because that's what he does to everybody else. And then I will. Ooh. Mischief. See if I can trick him with a hand buzzer. Wow. The side eye. And no, he does not get to be a werewolf or a vampire. Right. No, we're good. Guys, this is apparently, sniff to introduce. And apparently younger brother? Yes, her younger brother.
Still.
Let me see.
Conqueror.
Looking at this. Oh, Vivian and Dennis have both passed away. All right. So yeah. So yes, Blaine is her brother. Wait a minute. Oh. And Lacey is okay, and Lacey is his sister. Alright. Now I know.
Baima.
Cool.
Makarov.
Sanguinario, Chiba, Alabar, Trangela, Shopsim, Murno, Lumbik, Febine, Lovo, Bonnefi.
Quinarb. Abano Plirum Ganira.
Oh.
Sminchida. Kalu Pizoi Bove. Loopsped. Finerba. Braga. Ooh.
Yanabi!
Verves Drobel.
Sure.
Zarzuya
So he's got
Yerbu.
a pink suit,
Uchi Pichi.
Ah.
fancy shoes,
Fredoy Yabiba Squadzo.
Finalibo!
and a ball cap.
Westenbu Ukinik!
That is... Oh, a leopard print ball cap.
Jalurba, Rinka!
Alright.
Yakalo. Wabarani Zimze!
Uh-huh.
Gork.
Hoi Voy! Yabimi. Gomip. Zerpa Pahili. Karanisi. Clevite. Parhiba. Vul.
Doba Harfin.
Ziauga.
Hey. Snurzo Gobla. Wafatab. Muchipichi.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Lampima Ukinik Safoyam.
It's getting there though. It's
Silver
definitely getting there.
Famaya.
Arabe.
Huh?
Injame Manzo.
Oh,
Ajibi.
young adult.
Debishi
He's a
Slackum.
teen.
Lanchi.
Fine.
Malade.
I think... Oh, they're saying bye to him.
Ribaza. Sickafish Yipla. Yipla.
Oh, you're sleeping in the backyard. That's where you are. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where her brother is. But she's gonna head for bed. Oh, he's on the computer. Alright. It's okay. If he feels safe playing on the computer while there's two werewolves around, I'm not going to complain. Though, he should probably go home. Yeah, he's gonna head out. Ooh, wow. Don Lothario, though. Oh my gosh. What? The refrigerator broke again? Honestly, this stuff keeps
Blingo.
breaking on a regular basis, and it's amazing. Honestly, it feels like every time he touches something, it breaks. And my suspicion is that the problem is that he's much stronger than he thinks he is. So he's accidentally breaking stuff. And I clearly need 2 kitchen parts. So how many kitchen parts do I have? Upgrade. Nope. He doesn't have enough of those. Alright. Order. Upgrade parts. 2 kitchen parts. Because honestly, I think it's time to go for the Fridge of Steel, which is supposed to make it nearly unbreakable. Because the refrigerator and the sinks have broken so often. It's crazy. So, yeah. It's definitely very amusing. Whew. Let's see. So how's she looking?
Nice Sopsy. Yakla. Tanoba. Huh.
I know. We're just going to get you a little bit over that edge.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, you're doing that change? You're doing the change?
Oh! Ow! Oh!
Alright. Is it enough for her? Yes. And then she's gonna head for bed. Alright. And then he's gonna throw that out, if he can. Oh, he's probably going out hunting. Yeah, he sporadically goes out hunting on his own. It's great. He's really, really close to tipping over also. Oh. Oh, fine. We'll have you do the... We'll just have you howl for a bit. All the howling. So much howling. Hmm. It is a gibbous moon, after all. It's almost there. Yeah, we're not having you destroy the stove, dude. You're not doing that. Come on, you can do it.
Huh? Huh.
Oh. And while there's definitely a variety of things that are great, and definitely with having the werewolves and such, and there's definitely some benefits that the Sims that are werewolves get. There's still a lot of work.
Neeb, revolution! Werflug!
Wereflug. Wereflug is funny. Oh, hope you have a good night.
Oh, Lovo!
I should be on tomorrow from 10 to 2. Is my normal streaming time. But I might basically there's these evenings are just random possibilities. So have a wonderful evening, and one of the things I usually try to encourage is to try to strive to be the best you that you can be. So rest well. Yep, I'll see you later. Oh, almost there.
Ah, Kefaya! Ugh.
He's almost there. Leftovers. And what are you up to, dude? You're over here. Ah. And hello, I have 3 viewers. Excellent. Hope you're all doing well today. Or tonight. So, I'm endeavoring to be going till midnight. That's about an hour, and roughly an hour, 20 minutes away, roughly speaking. So, and if you're am I still enraged? I'm still enraged. What? How am I still enraged? How are you still enraged? You've been enraged all night.
Obla Roy! Oh!
Go to work. Why are you missing work?
Oh, cool. Beppa.
Why are you not going to work? Come on, you can do this. You can regain control of yourself. You can do it. Really.
Benfa!
Wow. Honestly, this has been rough on him. Alright, he's gonna pick that one up. That just leaves 4 more to go. Yeah, he's marking territory. Wow. So, yes, hope you're all doing good so far. So, if you're hoping to chat, you have to be a follower for 24 hours to begin with. And you also have to have a, the account has to be, verified. But I'm happy to have, but if you're just here to watch, I'm happy to have that here. And when you're able to talk, I am on the chat, I am more than willing to converse. Where are we going, dude? Oh, you're not tearing up your bed. You are not tearing up your bed. You, sir, are instead, where are you going? Running over here. Running in super speed. Here we go, here we go. Definitely have a few... Oh boy, what are we finding here?
Huh.
No idea what we're getting yet. We're going to see, aren't we? So...
Obla Roy!
See if we can gain control. There we go. That only took most of the night.
Gerald Sedna. Jarl! Buffana! Rabla! Exnoy Mippum?
Gulpa.
Bleffel.
Nisa Faba. Dumbila. Muji Piji.
Ooh.
Chunk.
Let's see. The moon doesn't just affect werewolves. During a full moon, mermaids can stay out of the water longer. Vampires gain power slower. And spellcasters are more successful with their spells. Really? Huh. That's quite a few different things there.
Ubi. Shabashu Kanui.
Get up! Huh?
Luna.
Luna Sig, Bippa, huh?
Yaffa.
Debishi Slackum?
Efanusa Brop.
Lanji, Lanji.
Ooh, ooh.
Uh-huh.
Here we go, here we go. Alright, and then send you home after this.
Boss. Ospa.
Jabif DeRoy!
Oh my, that is really, really fast, isn't it?
Ha-ha! Effin' droid.
Okay, repair. Throw out. Mop. And then clean up.
Huh.
And where?
Pinerfa Frosh. Huh. Ooey Badenka.
Interesting.
Kaguna. Brashu and Arva. Huh. Huh. Ooey Badenka.
Looks like she's going to be watering. And then sell all. I believe is where I'm sitting. So much going on there. Yeah, go on, groom yourself. You can do it. Then try to calm down. You can do it as well.
Shimaraga. Sabu? Ah.
And you're going to make up some food. All right. Along with your fear of water. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, Olaf, time for you to go to work. time for you to do some cooking and hopefully get through there. Looks like you're having a good breakfast at least. Oof. Alright, still have to spar with 3 more werewolves. As well as defeat Greg in a werewolf brawl. And how is this one looking? Definitely getting there.
Ah.
Heavy lifting. Research. Research. And research. After your exercise, of course.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you can do this. Olivia, you can do this. You are a strong werewolf. A wereflug, as the Sims seem to say. A wereflug. Yeah. Oh. So yes. So I'm probably gonna go through in the morning and readjust it where it doesn't, where it's just a verification that's necessary. Maybe I suspect that having that 24-hour thing might be a little excessive. But it's okay.
Huh. Pinerfa Frosh.
Let's take a look.
Tevenay. Huh. Paguna, Brashu, and Arva. Huh. Chipoima Moinil. Huh. Pinerfa Frosh. Oh. Paguna, Brashu,
Taking a
and
look at the
Arva.
moderation aspect.
Oh. Huh. Huh. Pinerfa Frosh. Fonsel Galimpo. Huh. Uiba Denka. Huh. Pinerfa
Okay, it's slowly
Frosh.
getting there. So chat verification must have verified email.
Huh.
Yeah, because apparently...
Oh. Chipoima Moinil. Huh. Uiba Denka. Tevene. Huh. Paguna. Brashu and Arva. Huh.
Oh.
Ah. Uh-huh. Fonsil. Galimbo. Huh. Uiba Denka. Paguna. Brashu and Arva. Huh. Oh.
Oh.
Chipoima.
Yeah.
Moinil. Huh. Uiba Denka. Huh. Pinerfa Frosh. Ah. Uh-huh. Huh. Uiba Denka. Tevene.
There it goes. So I see that I have it set to where you don't have to have a verified phone number to follow, but you do have to have a verified
Brashu and
email.
Arva. Huh.
But I've had the verified email on there from the start.
Huh. Uiba
But
Denka.
because the chatter is where I've had some problems, a verified phone number is also
Laguna?
required.
Brashu and Arva. Huh. Oh.
Oh.
Huh. Pinerfa Frosh.
Oh.
Alright. I was
Huh.
verifying some stuff
Uiba
on
Denka.
there. But yeah, it looks fine.
Huh. Pinerfa Frosh.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Fonsil. Galimbo.
How's it going? How's it going?
Huh.
Oh, I don't think I'm
Uiba
gonna be making the 4-hour mark. As I can definitely feel that I'm winding down. I'm gonna be trying for the 3-hour mark at the very least, but I am definitely winding down. And this is definitely feeling late to me. So, oof. Hmm.
Brunable babe.
Sure, come on in. We can talk.
Philibok?
Flosta.
Ah, Conqueroo.
Hmm. Hmm. Things have gone awry with this relationship. Can it be salvaged? They are a master vampire, and I'm definitely a werewolf. Huh. See if it's possible to brighten their day, perhaps. Joke about politicians. Make a vampire pun. Let's see how this goes.
Neeb. Neeb, neeb, neeb.
Grissy. Hina Bixma, huh?
Nerba. Mump Quarb.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ooh.
Tobino. Hana.
Wow, wow, looks like... Yeah, you can come over.
A Neogrim Bay. Ah, how you're did. Sublime to me.
Podge, sick of foos. Oh,
Fwash, Dombra Bocaro, Vanjib, Cheflet
Give us some
Sacranario,
apology,
Batmoy, Sacranario,
tell some fun stories.
still.
So,
Hmm. Take a feral food.
Whoa, Poma. Tananiwa. Yejo, Kaba.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Kasana. Tevene. Ashquin Bikoya. Ish. From the bibs. Darvis Walla Lochink. Huh?
It's almost there. Almost there. Alright. Alright, she's heading in. Oh boy.
You'll Scarbish. That's alright. Busharb. Wasusa. Shobabori.
Alright.
Kuna Kirabs. Schweger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finalibo. Lamina Galpa. Vibiteb. Skizna. Yakalau? Oh. Wasabus Danka. Zambu Monet. Niborf. Dasawa?
Borba.
Alright.
Benefi. Mabish. Honram.
hey,
Yeah, instead of you knocking stuff over, you're gonna howl. That's what you're gonna do. Pack howl. And then, regular howl.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe even clean up a little bit.
Zabi Moonip.
No. Don't do that. Go moonbathe. It's a lovely full moon. And try to look on the bright side. Try to look on the bright side.
Oh!
Oh, Pimpini!
Here we go, here we go. Here we are. We're almost done. We're almost done. Just a little bit more. Okay, she needs to get sleep. That's really what it comes down to. Oh boy.
Yibs. Hop-a-da-ba-ba-do-do-do-do. Bisaka Shazzle. Hop-a-da-ba-ba. Ishi.
Here we go, here we go. Alright, and I'm going to save and then say, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please become a follower. And I am definitely winding down. So I'm going to be heading to bed myself in a moment. So, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. And as I usually like to say, please strive to be the best you that you can be, whatever that might be, whatever that might mean. And I should see you next time. My normal streaming time is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Pacific, not specific. I know that I have a slight waves talking in there. So, au revoir.